Okay, right now I'm going to show you guys just the beauty of an automated trader. Today was a great day for this account and really showcases why you want to be using an automated trading program instead of just your broker's software. I'm sure it's okay, but this blows it away, which you'll soon see. So I'm going to just go through all the positions I was in today, one by one, and show you what happened and just why this thing's incredible. So this is CoolTrade, and yeah, here you go. So this first stock, ANN, I got in at a price of $25.67, and I was attempting to chase a goal to get down to $25.37. This is a short. Well, the stock went against me and went the other direction, so the auto trader bought again at $25.97 right here. Then it dropped to $25.79, which was good for a $36 profit. Then it went back up, gained another 53 cents, went up to $26.32. Then it dropped again to $26.26, good for a $12 profit. So instead of being down $74, I'm only down 26 in that position. This next stock, BGZ, got in at $38.24. It's a long. It went up to $38.94, good for a $140 profit. And this position, profit protected, so it didn't quite reach my goal, but it reached an amount that I determined when I first developed this strategy that was good enough for me. And as soon as it started pulling back after hitting that profit protection amount, it automatically closed. Then this stock, DG, got in at $32.31. Would have sold at $32.01, but instead the stock went against me and went up. So when it hit $32.59, I bought another lot. Went down to $32.45, sold. Took $28 off the table, so I'm only down 24 in that position instead of 52. This next stock, DWA, got in at $21.97. It went the direction I was anticipating. Got out at $21.62, good for a $70 profit. So we're just going to keep going down the list. JDSU got in at $17.12. Stock went to $16.78, which was good for a $68 profit. Then it climbed back up to $17.02, then dropped to $16.88, good for another $30 profit. So if I had just sold when it went from $17.12 to the price at the end of the day at $16.87, it wouldn't have made nearly as much. I would have only taken $50 off the table. Instead, I took $98 off the table. So this next stock, SCCO, got in initially at $31.70. Stock dropped to $31.25, sold for a $90 profit. Then it climbed from $31.25 up to $32.01. Then it dropped to $31.83, sold again for a $36 profit. Then it went down a little more to $31.50, dropped again to $31.20. Or no, it didn't drop again, I'm sorry. It got in again at $31.50. Well, the stock went the other direction at 31 and up to $31.75. I bought another lot, then it dropped to $31.55, good for a $40 profit. So I'm still holding that one position for a small loss. And that's the same price I initially got in at, or that's the same as my average cost actually. But at $31.50, that's what the stock currently is at. I bought initially at $31.70, so I would say I sold from $31.70 at the end of the day. I sold at $31.51. That's less than a $40 gain. Instead, I made $162. So not bad. I'm going to continue going down the list. SWKS, bought at $24.34. Stock went down, pulled back pretty early though, so I only took a small amount off the table. Went down to $24.28, $12 profit. From $24.28, it went up to $24.70. I bought more. It dropped to $24.21, sold for a $98 profit. Then from 24.21, it climbed all the way up to 25.05. Then back 24.21, I sold for 168. Overall good for a $278 profit. Well, that initial position, you see I bought for 24.34 right there. Well, the stock closed the day out at 24.30, only 4 cents below where I initially bought. That would have been good for just a small profit. Actually, when you consider the ask price at 24.31, 3 cents different, that would have been good for $6. Instead, I made $278 on that position just because I'm trading the wiggles. So initially, you look over here, you see initially the P, I profit protected, that's why I only took that 8 cents. But then the stock kept moving and I managed to hit my goals for these other two positions, or as far as that symbol is concerned. And I reached my goal and I sold profitably. So, not bad at all. TBX is the next one. I bought at 25.68. Stock dropped to 25. No. Stock dropped to 25.57. Took a $22 profit. Then it went up to 25.96. Bought again. Dropped to 25.66. Took a $60 profit. So you see the stock's at 25. The bid price is 25.54. Ask 25.55. Well, that ask is only 13 cents below my initial buy, which would have been good for a 13-cent move. A $26 profit. Instead, I made 82. Continuing down the list. Bought TSO 21.48, dropped to 21.34. Reached profit protection amount, sold at $28. TWM's along. Bought at 46, sold at 46.84. Good for $168 move. 40 TZA 40.65, sold at 41.44. Good for $158 profit. UNG bought at 11.97. Stock didn't reach my profit goal, but is profitable, up at 12.09. So currently up $24 in that position, and I'm holding that overnight. This next one, Shaw, bought at 33.19. Stock dropped to 32.89. Closed profitably for $60 gain. This next one, FAZ, bought at 50.52. Or no, bought at 50.39. I'm sorry. Stock. It's a long. Stock went up to 51.32. Sold for $186 profit. Well, then it dropped back down to 50.52. And I am now up $14 on that because the stock went up to 50.59. It hasn't reached my goal yet, but I'm up. But where you see here is the initial time I bought, 50.39. It's up 20 cents from there, and that would only be good for a $40 profit, and I'd likely still be holding the position. Instead, I took $186 off the table because my profit protection kicked in. This next stock, ASIA, bought initially at 14.11, and the position went against me. It went up to 14.38, so I bought more. Sold when it dropped 14 cents to 14.24, good for a $28 profit. Then it went up again, climbed all the way to 14.50 from there, and I'm still sitting in that lot. It's now at 14.46/14.47. I'm up $6 in that position, and down 72 in the first. But ultimately, since I took that $28 off the table, I'm only down to $38 on that position. And keep going down the list. CBG bought at $24.91, and the stock dropped to $24.23. Took $136 off the table. Then the stock went up to $24.50, and sold when it went to $24.33. Made another $34. So you see, these stocks are, I'm getting in. either selling, they go back up a little, I'm buying more, they go back down, sell again. If I get in, they go against me. Depending on how much they go against me, I'm getting in for another lot. They move back, I sell, and it's just a thing of beauty if executed right. And the real beauty of it is I'm not doing anything. This is just a strategy that's running. I wasn't messing with this at all today, and my auto trader was just seeing the price moves, making sure my rules were in effect before it was going to add to these positions, and it did it automatically. So continuing down the list, you see the CIEN, bought initially at 1905, dropped to 1870, or no, sorry, it went against me, went to 1938, I bought more, then it dropped to 1908, made $60. Then it went back up to 1935, dropped to 1921, made $28. Then it went back up to 1935, bought again. Then it went to 1906, sold, made $58. So it's good for $142 profit on the day. I'm still in that first lot because it never reached that 1875 goal I have there. You see, I bought at 1905. Well, the stock's sitting at 1906. So instead of being down just $2, I'm up 142 bucks. So truly a thing of beauty here. Then this next position, IVN, sold profitably, $26 profit. TIN's along, this one against me. Sitting in that position overnight. I'm currently down 72 in it, no big deal. We'll see what happens on Monday. And then we got TWI here. Bought at $22.36, sold at $22.21. $30 profit. Stock went back up, went to $22.46, then down to $22.34. Sold again for $24 profit. Good for $54 on the day. See, I bought initially at $22.36. The stock's still sitting at $22.36 at the close today, but I made $54 on it, like it had moved 27 cents in my direction. So ultimately, that's where you make your money. Stocks wiggle. Prices don't move that much over time, maybe, but they wiggle. They keep going up and down, and that's the beauty of an auto trader. It can take advantage of those moves, and it's truly a thing of beauty. So right now, I'm going to show you my report for the day. Just going to go through that real quick so you can see the money that I took off the table. So just going to go to the end of it. I closed $1,900 or $1,980 worth of positions today. And there are a lot of small gains, but those add up. And just one by one, I guess I'll just scan through it. I just told you what happened, but 16, 36, 62, 74, 30, 28, a couple bigger ones, 170, 158, 90, 98, 168. But all these little trades add up, and that's how you beat the stock market, guys. So I hope you enjoy that video, and stay tuned. I will be back and updating you guys every so often on my progress here.